Hello, everyone. Y'all know who I am, okay? You're members, so I don't think I need to do the regular introductions. But y'all, welcome to my Project Pan. We repurpose things over here. This is the P. Louise egg that I got in April? May? No, May's now. So April. This is the P. Louise egg I got in April. I'm repurposing the tin for my Project Pan project. What I did was I put in a bunch of different products that I want to hit pan on or use up entirely. Like, you can't really hit pan on a plastic squirt bottle. You just use up all the fluids that's in there. This is the first episode in the series. So my goal is to work through all of these products. And as I'm working through them, I will add new products in there. So once I run out of the setting spray, I'll add a different setting spray. We'll just keep this going until I work through a decent amount of my makeup. We don't want to let things go to waste over here, okay? We want to use our products up and enjoy them and then try new products and enjoy those as well. Without further ado, let's get it poppin'. The first little mini primer that I want to work through is the Estee Lauder Futurist Peptide Power Serum Primer. And it's this little itty bitty squeezy tube. I think I got in like a Macy's. And so I just put that in there so I can work through it, get through it. Ooh, I did not mean to put that much, bruh. We'll be getting rid of this very soon because it's so itty bitty. And I'm gonna film a Project Pan episode every single week, okay? So every single week, these products are definitely going to be loved. And just because they're in the tin doesn't mean I won't use them in other videos. I most certainly will. It's just whenever we do a Project Pan, these are the supplies we're going to use. We're primed. Next, the foundation that I want to work through is actually my Glam. It's a good foundation. Don't get me wrong. It's a good foundation. My other foundations, either the shade match isn't that great or it's my favorite and I want to kind of take my... Have I already used her up? What the heck? Okay, so that was a turn of events. Am I going to have to start using her like this? I guess I'm almost through with this foundation, but I feel like I just got this one. It shouldn't be this empty this fast. I mean, even my Fenty, I've had the Fenty one for a very long time and it hasn't done that. Maybe they don't fill it up all the way and that's why it's so cheap. I think I've only ever hit pan on a product like twice. I think twice. Once was when I was in high school because I had the same little eyeshadow palette like quad, those little mini ones that you would get from the drugstore. I was using it all the time because it was the only one I had. And can't really go through a bunch of different products if you only got one of each. I was using that one literally all the time. And so I definitely hit pan on that. And then when I was in China, the bronzer that I used, I hit pan on that because it was the one bronzer I had. I didn't have a bunch of bronzers like I do now. Every time I did my makeup, I was using it. So I hit pan. I don't think I've hit pan on anything yet since I started my YouTube channel. Well, not YouTube channel, but since I started doing makeup content on my YouTube channel. So that's the goal, to get to that point where we've hit pan on things, we've used things up. I know I've used up a bunch of skincare. I've gone through a bunch of skincare. I might start a series of empties for skincare, but I'm not 100% sure on that. We'll see. We'll try it out and see. For concealer, I'm gonna work through my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Cool Nude. This was the first type of concealer I ever owned. I had this when I was in China. Not this particular one, but this brand. I don't know if I had this particular color either, but I just know for sure I had LA Girl or LA Girl knockoff because, when you're in China, you don't know what's real. It'll have the same exact packaging. It'll look exactly the same and be a whole fraud. All right, and then we're gonna work through this pretty quickly because, there's not much left in here to begin with. It's already pretty much worked through. And for my contour, again, LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Beautiful Bronze. This is probably not the right color. I don't really know that much about makeup. I'm still learning. So when I picked this shade out, I didn't really know that your contour was supposed to be cool. Okay, it was supposed to have like a cool gray kind of undertone. I didn't know that. So that's how I ended up with Beautiful Bronze as my contour, which really isn't much of a contour, it's bronze. But we're gonna use her up. We're not gonna let her go to waste. She does a job. I don't know if she does the job, but she does a job. This is a good concealer color though. So it does what it's supposed to do. It does what it's supposed to do. It does chisel your girl out, give some shadows, which is the whole point of a contour, to create some shadows. We are concealed and contoured. Make sure I blended this out because sometimes I be looking at my videos and I'll notice that I didn't blend all the way. I'll just be like, dang, Sandra, how'd you not see that? And I realize it's because I don't wear my glasses or I don't have any contacts. I couldn't think of the word contacts. I don't know if I told y'all, She Glam powder. I'm just gonna place it like that. Use this to kind of. Do y'all still bake? I haven't baked since I moved from China. I didn't know if baking was still a thing. It definitely works to like brighten up your under eye and all that jazz. I don't bake anymore. I wonder, do y'all still bake? For bronzer, we're gonna go in with the Hoola Benefit. This is a little mini, itty bitty mini that I snagged on the Mega Drop shop. And it shouldn't take us that long to hit pan because it's just like, it's almost like an eyeshadow mini. It's so itty freaking bitty. For eyebrows, I'm gonna work through my Wet n Wild Brow Obsessive in the shade medium brown. It's my little itty bitty pencil. Mostly I pulled products that are almost done already. So I'm just like, might as well use them up. And that's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to pull products that either I know I'm not gonna use as often as I should because I just, don't think to grab them, or I'm gonna use up products that are almost gone already. So you might as well just put the last nail in the coffin, so to speak. So that's what we're doing with this brow product. She's been loved, as you can see. She's itty bitty. She was a full-blown pencil before. Now she's just so itty bitty. Baby girl is living her best life. She is living her absolute best life. And the blush, I couldn't think of the word blush. The blush we're gonna be working through is the Autobomb Girl Powder. We got this in a mystery Ipsy, and she's itty bitty, so I was like, might as well. And she's pretty. I like these mauvey kind of colors. We're blushing, okay? We love her. Now, the eyeshadow palette that I chose this one because I like her, okay? I like this eyeshadow palette, and I think it's versatile enough where we can have some fun making looks. Like, if I use just the regular like quad over and over again, I mean, there's only so many looks you can do. So for my project pan, I chose my Limoncello palette because first of all, it's beautiful. Second of all, it has enough variety to where I can do multiple looks. The question is, what will we be doing today? So it's safe to say that this is probably gonna be my transition shade. And once this one is panned, then I'll probably move on to this one being my transition shade. So we're gonna go into Limon Squeezy. And we're just gonna add down a transition. Baby girl's in her destructive days, where all she want to do is tear things up. For the lid, I want to use this really, really pretty green. I'm wondering if I should do what I did last time and put like a base underneath it and then put the green over it. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so first I'm gonna dip into Tuscan Fun. I'm just gonna use that as a base. That color literally like blends in. Like, it doesn't look that much different, but it will serve as a good base. Now that our base is down, we're gonna dip into Capri. This really pretty green. Man, that is gorgeous. And we're just gonna place that over. Oh, that's pretty. Next, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a little bit of Easy Peasy at the end of that one. Like, I'm gonna blend these together. Oh yeah, you can definitely see that. That is pretty. Now I'm just gonna take my fluffy brush and I'm just gonna kind of blend those together. We're cooking with grease. I don't want to make this look super dark, so I'm gonna go into the Grotto and use that for my outer V because I really want this look to stay kind of light and airy. Don't want this to get too deep. Ooh, that's pretty. With my glasses off, that's pretty. And then underneath my eye, I'm gonna go in with Semi-Fredo. And finally, for my inner corner highlight, we're just gonna stick to our basics and go for Touring right here. It's really pretty champagne-y kind of color. Nothing too crazy. Oh, I realized I didn't put on highlighter. Why didn't y'all tell me that I didn't put on highlighter? Okay, for my highlighter, we're gonna work through this phase 0 in the color Crown. This is this little itty bitty highlighter. So freaking cute. I think for this one, I'm just gonna put it on with my fingers and then just kind of blend it out. This is a really pretty, pretty highlighter. Very pretty. I like it. I like this look. For eyeliner, we're gonna finish up this Stilla. Okay, I've had her for so long. It's time that she gets finished. Okay. Ooh, look at that. That is pretty, bruh. That is pretty. I am living for this like eye look right now. Absolutely living for it. Yeah, hiccups? Oh, baby girl got hiccups. Okay. I'm gonna have to pause this and tend to my baby, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay. Y'all already know mommy duties come first. For my mascara, I'm going to be working through my Wet n Wild Mega Length. Now, I can't remember if I like this one or not. She might already be dried out. Oh no, let's see. No, it seems like a pretty good one. You know, it does seem a little dried out. Maybe the formula is just really thick. Oh yeah, this is a good one. I like this. Why haven't I been using her? Bruh, this is a good mascara. It is getting the job done. Let's see. Let's see what she do to the bottom lashes. Okay, she did a little something, something to them. This has to be the cleanest mascara I've ever used. All the other ones are like super clumpy. We are mascara and I completely forgot. Before I did mascara, I was supposed to spray, bruh. Okay, we gotta be careful. And this is the NYX Matte Finish Finny Matte 16-hour wear. I don't ever wear my makeup 16 hours, but this is a good setting spray. Okay, she's fine. Just trying to make sure that my dang blasted mascara didn't jack itself up. We look cute. Okay, we look cute, but we're not done. We are not done. We got to do lips. And so for the lips, I'm going to be working through my MAC Cork. Y'all know I love her. I use her like all the time, but she is my oldest lip liner. So we're going to work through her. For lippies, I actually grabbed 2 different lippies. I grabbed the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Miami Fever, and then my NYX Butter Gloss in Spiked Toffee. Now, I grabbed both of these because I think this one is a matte finish, and like, if I don't like the matte finish, I could just top it with some butter gloss. But our goal is to work through this little itty bitty mini thing. Oh, that's pretty. It definitely adds another dimension to the look. I think that looks cute. Maybe once I put my glasses on and I'm looking at it through editing Sandra's eyes, I'm like, girl, that look a mess. But from here, the eyes are serving. And it almost gives the illusion of like a duochrome. When you layer those shimmers on top of each other, it almost looks like a duochrome. Let me know what you think, what y'all think of my project pan. And next week, we're gonna dip back into all of these products again, but we're gonna try to do something a little different. I mean, the complexion, granted, the complexion is probably gonna be exactly the same because it's the same complexion products, but the eyes are gonna be different. Okay, the eyes are gonna be different. And maybe I'll like kind of vary how I do the complexion. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll play around with it and we'll see what we come up with. Thank you so much for attending my TED Talk on Project Pan. And I will see y'all next week for another installation. And we're gonna work through these products, y'all. And I encourage y'all to work through your products, okay? Try to hit pan. Try to use up the items that you have in your collection. Don't let your collection collect dust. Deuces.